Let's talk about bad running advice. Now, there are a lot of coaches out there, there's a lot of practitioners out there who like to provide cueing, who like to provide support, but they love to provide too much information, too much analysis, too much cueing, in the sense that it leaves you in paralysis analysis. You don't know what to do with it. You don't know what you're trying to work on. You feel like you're confused and everything just feels frustrating. On top of the frustration you already have by your pain that you're dealing with your running, with your cycling, or you're noticing that you're still not getting anywhere. That's why keeping it simple is going to be the better solution. I know some of these practitioners, these coaches, they may only be with you for a very short period of time, but if I'm approaching my athletes, and I tend to work my athletes in a long-term sense where, yes, we are trying to get either out of pain or we're trying to work on performance, or sometimes both, but I do keep it simple. We're only correcting one thing at a time, one thing that you can focus on, rather than having to focus on what my knee and what my hip and what my foot are doing all at the same time. We really need to have, again, like I've talked in other videos, intention of what we're trying to accomplish within that session and in the days and weeks that follow that session. We want to make sure that we're correcting something fully so that when we go to correct something else, if it needs to be corrected, that what we worked on in that previous session is something that is more ingrained in your body. It's something that's ingrained in your mind. You don't have to think about it as much. It's something that becomes more natural to you, so that it creates a less frustrating, a more progressive process, something that you feel like you're making incremental steps, even though it may be a little bit prolonged, protracted, and extended. It is something that is going to make you feel better overall once you reach the end of that journey, either with me or you finally achieve the goal that we set out together to hit. So let us know down in the comments if you've ever received advice like this, if you've ever received confusing advice, if you've ever had frustration because of the advice that you've had about your running form or cueing that you've received. Put that down in the comments. Let us know how we can help you with your running form and your performance. And like and follow.